Wish I never had to sell. I really do. I wish we never even had this line of products. Arlo's one of the best, but just in general, because why do they become so popular? Because porch pirates. People just stealing stuff off your porches. Everybody's getting stuff delivered to home and everybody's buying online and those boxes sit there and unfortunately people are stealing them. How do you get on top of that? How do you be proactive and not reactive? You do it with Arlo. So look at this stat's amazing. There were 7.9 million property crimes in the US in 2016, equaling 1 every 4 seconds. I would bet, Julie, that that's gone up. That's 2016. I mean, we're several years later, and so many people are getting stuff shipped home. So here is how it works, which is really cool. This is a doorbell. So we're gonna get all into it in just a second, but here's what we've done. It's my second weekly deal drop, and we have $100 off the HSN price, $150 off the retail price. And this is called the Arlo Essential Wire-Free Video Doorbell with the Chime bundle. The Arlo normally by itself is $200. With the Chime, which we'll explain what that is in a second, that is an additional $50 upgrade we've bundled in at only $99.99. So it is a perfect time to grab your Arlo. Julie Truster's here because she's going to tell us all about it. Welcome back.
Thank you. I feel like this is a Black Friday deal. So you can, you can buy the Arlo Essential Doorbell everywhere. First of all, the bundle is exclusive, and then just the Chime itself is a $50 value. So it really, really is a great deal. We've sold just the doorbell here for $199.
Wow.
So I'm really excited about the price. And it is award winning. So the doorbell has all kinds of awards. If you have an Arlo camera, which I know a lot of our customers, just here at HSN, we've sold over 500,000 Arlo cameras. So the great thing about this is that you can just add the doorbell in the same app. And then the nice thing about that, you have everything in the same place. So this is the doorbell. It is completely wire-free. It's 1080p. It's got two-way talk. You can carry on a conversation with your mailman or the next door neighbor. You can be in Paris and be carrying on a conversation. And then you're also getting the Chime with it. The Chime you plug in. Both of them work directly to Wi-Fi. You can see right here, this is one of the things that makes it different is the field of view. Okay. So instead of it being a fisheye or that horizontal, like a landscape, it's head to toe. So the reason why they do that is because when packages are delivered, they typically put the package on the floor. Look how you can see his shoes. Okay, here's a bad guy. Stealing packages, and they got it on video. It is all weather because it's wire free. You can move this around if you wanted to. It can be front door, back door, this side door, and then all the fun stuff. The neighbors coming over, your kids coming home from school. Award winning. So 2 things that make it different. Both of these have a built-in siren. So we looked everywhere. We cannot find any doorbell in the market that has a built-in siren. And then the field of view is really what makes it different. We have a side-by-side that I would love to show you because, you know, typically sometimes they're very fish-eyed. It almost like really warps the picture. And then with the Arlo, the feed is from head to toe. So you think about when someone comes up and puts a package down, a lot of times it's cut out or a head is cut off. This, you can see everything. So for the police, you can give a better description of the bad guy, a better description. You can see your package if it's left on your front porch. A lot of reasons for that. And that's one of the things that makes this so award-winning.
Which is great. Okay, and we do have what we call an IPS. It's gonna show you if you had to buy it all separately, which everywhere else you have to buy this all separately, unfortunately. As I mentioned right off the bat, and I thought you made a great point, it is like a today's special. I mean, we took a ton of money off. This is $200 just for the doorbell, another $50 for the Chime, which Jill's gonna explain in just a second how that works. We are at under $99. We're actually $99.99 for our weekly deal drop. So if you've wanted to get a wireless doorbell and you've waited and waited and waited, I know we have a lot more to share with you. This is the chance to do it. We have taken a huge amount. We've taken $150 off the retail while we have it as our weekly deal drop. Now, at this value, I don't think it's gonna last all week as a weekly deal drop. It's supposed to last till Sunday. But there is no way. With this name, this combination, completely exclusive. And on top of that, we've got 5 flex pays. So here's what it costs. It costs you $20 basically to get this home. You have 5 months to pay it off if you use a major credit card. You can return it in 30 days if you don't love it. But I think once you have that system at home, guess what you feel? You feel confident. There is a sense of security and peace of mind when you know what's happening on your porch. It's a really big deal.
It is,
and so many people, Jules, you know this. They'll have something stolen from their porch and they won't have any proof and no way to figure out who did it. Then they run out and they go, oh, I'm gonna get some kind of system for home, you know, blah, blah, blah. And it's too late. So for the cost of that package or two that got stolen during Christmas, wouldn't it be worth having it? Because now you've got the proof.
Yes.
And you can clearly with the Arlo see the difference.
Yeah, and the thing is, police want the videos. They've actually come to our door and asked us, you know, last week we had a car broken in across the street. Could you check your footage? So the police really need to have that footage. They love having these, for you all to have the cameras here. Okay, we're gonna show you how it works. I'm gonna walk Suzanne. I'm gonna have her go behind the door and you're gonna
have not rehearsed this.
You're gonna ring the doorbell. This is live.
Out.
Suzanne has no clue what she's gonna do, but what I want you to do, oops, hold on, Suzanne, let me log in.
I'm delivering your Nutrisystem package is what I'm doing.
Okay, so, and I want you to watch
box
here because let's say you're out of town, it actually will call your phone or your tablet. You don't even have to go into the app. It rings at the top. You can go ahead and ring the...
oh, I like how the ringer lights up.
Yes, and it lights up. Go ahead and push it, okay? So she's ringing the doorbell. The chime goes off, so you have a choice to answer it or not. You can also talk and have a two-way conversation. There's Suzanne! Look at the feed right here. Now, I'm gonna pinch and zoom. This is the key. See her shoes?
Oh, that's great.
I know, I'm zooming in on your cute shoes. Suzanne, they're adorable. You can see that they're tan, full color, 1080p. This is one of the differences is that field of view, head to toe. Now, let's say I'm by myself, I'm at home, or my daughter's at home by herself, and let's say, Suzanne, there's some man at the door. Look at this, what you can do.
Hi there. You can leave the package outside.
So in a male voice, there's 5 different prompts. If you don't want to let the person know that you're home alone, I think that's a great option. Or, of course, you can press the microphone button and talk and have a two-way conversation.
So you and I could talk to each other. You could say, hey, I'm busy right now, I can't come to the door, right?
Exactly. Okay. Absolutely. Now, the other thing, Suzanne, you can stay right there.
Okay.
Let's say Suzanne is the bad guy. Oh. This, again, is one of the only ones, hold on here, that we know of. Let me go back, hold on, that has that built-in siren. So,
thanks for warning me on that one.
And I'll do the siren in just a second. We'll do that in just a second.
Go ahead, I'm feeling it.
So, okay. And by the way, I need to upgrade my iPad.
Well, I've got a new one coming up in a few moments.
I need
Stay
to get
with
the
me.
10. Okay, we'll come back to that in just a second.
Can I come back in?
My iPads are, both of mine are very, very old, so please forgive me. I need the 10. Mine are so old they don't even have a generation number on it.
Okay, well, like I said, Jill, stick around because in just a few minutes, we're gonna have the 10th generation iPad to offer you.
I heard and I need it. So setup is very, very simple. All you need is Wi-Fi in your smartphone. You're gonna download that Arlo app. It will automatically connect to a 2.4 gigahertz. If you have a choice on your router, you just connect it with that. And then I wanna show you quickly, here's the doorbell, what it looks like, completely wire-free, so you can put it anywhere, you can move it around. It also has a rechargeable battery, so you never ever have to buy a battery. Okay, the chime, we have it plugged in right here. The chime, you can set it to whatever chime you want. You have a variety. Here's what it looks like. You just simply plug it in. So you connect both of those to Wi-Fi. Both of these have a built-in siren. So that is one of the things that separates it from all the other doorbells that are on the market.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And again, I have to just go back to the huge, huge value. If you were to normally tuning in and see it any other day than this week, this combination with the Chime is Extra would be $200 by itself. We're still beating the regular value on it. But because it's a weekly deal drop and because you happen to be watching right now, you're getting this for under $100. Plus, we have 5 Flex, and it's because it's more than $75, you even get not only free shipping on this, but you get free shipping on everything else you picked up today. So that's an awesome way and time to be able to get it. For me, I just feel like it is absolutely peace of mind. And I do want to talk about when you're away, because that to me is absolutely key, because you now know what's going on in your home wherever you are in the world.
Right, 24 hours a day. And the great thing is if somebody comes to your door, you can have a conversation with them. You can be in another state, you can be in another country, or maybe you're just at work. I know that's happened to me before. We had a worker come to the door. I had no idea he was gonna show up. And so I was actually talking to him while I was at work. So you can see right here, when someone, this right here, the competitor's view where it's that long, see how the feet are cut off? We have another side-by-side to show that isn't so fast rolling as this one that we'll go back to.
We have another one, guys?
That I'd love to show you. And then, okay, right there. I want you to look right here. See how see where there's blind spots? You can't see your package. You can't see their feet if you had to give a description to the police. Right there, the Arlo difference is from head to toe. When they put, and a lot of times they put the package right close to the door.
Right.
Now you can see whatever's on the ground.
Plus, since you can zoom in, you can actually see who basically almost what the package is.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like who sent it to you or what it is.
Yes.
That's great.
And sometimes depending on the size of the package, you already know, oh good, I got my HSN package.
Right. I gotta tell you a funny story that happened to me, and then we'll show you a little bit more. But this is funny and crazy and cool at the same time. So my husband and I were away, and we were actually sleeping on our boat. We had a little teeny boat, and we were sleeping on it, and we were in a whole different city. We were probably 2 hours from here, right? All of a sudden, my phone goes off because someone's at the front door. Right? And it's like 2, 3 in the morning, and this guy's walking back and forth and back. I'm watching it live, back and forth, and he has a package in his hand. I'm thinking, what is that man doing out there? So I got on the phone, called the police, and I said, hey, would you please send somebody by? So about 5, 10 minutes goes by, and the police come, and he's not there anymore. And the police are talking to me through my doorbell.
Oh gosh.
And said, hey, everything's okay. We walked around your property, everything's fine. You know, I think you're okay. He's not here. And I said, well, thank you. So this is all from me inside a teeny little boat talking to the police, and I'm literally 2 hours away, right? Middle of the night. And then the police said this. He said, by the way, you've got some packages on your porch. Do you want me to go hide these in the bushes around the corner?
How nice was that?
This all happened at about 3 a.m. in the morning, and it was one of the neatest experiences, and that would have never happened. I would have never seen the weird guy walking back and forth. The police would have not wouldn't have been there to see my packages, and nice enough to move them. And over the phone, over the doorbell, I said, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I could see when the police arrived. It changes everything when it comes to your own personal security.
Yeah, it really, and you mentioned, it gives you that sense of peace. If you're ever home alone and someone comes to the door, it's scary when you're home alone.
Yep.
So remember, you have prompts on here if you are home alone and you don't want to talk, but you want a package delivered, or you just want to say, I can't come to the door right now. Do the automatic prompt, and it's in a male voice. Okay, the siren. My iPad froze earlier, so I am gonna upgrade my iPad. Okay, so and typically you're on your phone. So for the HSN shows, I use iPad.
Loud.
Yes, it's got your siren. This has a siren, and then your Chime. Also, your Chime has a siren. So the great thing about that, you have a siren inside your house and you have a siren outside your house. Also, remember, there's no wires here, so you can move it around if you want to. It's got a rechargeable battery, so you never ever have to buy batteries. It also has infrared night vision, which Arlo designed originally for the United States military. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah.
They needed night vision. We'll show you that in just a second. I'll have you go back out. But the night vision is really cool. But let me show you right here. This is what Suzanne is talking about. Right now I'm at HSN. I want to show you my front porch in Tampa, Florida. So about 30 minutes away.
That angle is amazing.
And look at the view. So we can see almost our entire, we have a 1920s home. We can see almost the entire front porch right there. And then there's a package. And look, can you see what it says?
Oh my gosh, you can literally read. And it's night here, obviously.
It's nighttime, it says Arlo. And yeah, I turned the lights on so you could see.
Yeah, but still, that's pretty amazing for night with the lights on, how clear that picture is.
Exactly, neighbors across the street. Last night they had their lights on. We were kind of joking about that. We were wondering what she was cooking in there. But I can see what goes on across the street. So anytime somebody comes up to deliver a package, maybe it's the mailman, our mailman still comes up and puts our mail in the mail slot. I see them every single day on my Arlo doorbell, every single day. Now, the other thing that you can do in the app, by the way, you can pinch and zoom, which I love. There's the microphone. You can take a picture if you want to. I'm gonna close it down and show you. Here's the library. So you know those videos that the police want. If you take advantage of Arlo Smart, so when you get this home and install it, you're gonna get a trial of Arlo Smart. I highly recommend it. It stores those video clips for 30 days. You also get smart notifications. So it's so smart, it'll tell you if whatever in the motion, it'll tell you if it's a person, if it's a car, if it's a vehicle, or if it's a package. It will say, like, there's a package at your front door. So if you take advantage of that, it's $2.99 a month. It's in line with every single other doorbell out there. It's standard in the industry, but you never ever have to pay a fee if you don't want to. You always have the live feed, and then you always have your siren, you always have your notifications.
Yeah, and that's without doing the monthly. So you get a lot of stuff, but I will tell you, it's really great to have the monthly. Because again, we have something crazy, like right now we have a ton of coyotes in the neighborhoods. Like, crazy stuff.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. And people, like the gal said it was on a neighborhood thing. She's like, oh my God, I went to sleep and then I could hear this coyote was outside and it's been attacking little dogs and pets.
Oh.
So you have to, so all of a sudden now the neighbors are alerting the other neighbors to say, watch out, we got a coyote in our neighborhood. It's the craziest thing, but all of a sudden we have these crazy coyotes running around. And again, that's not a burglar, that's not somebody ripping off a porch, but that's something you want to be protected from because they can and they are attacking little animals and you don't want your animal to get mauled or what have you. So even if it's, and it's fun things too, like it's funny things like, well, here's a good one. Your teenager tries to sneak out or in. Yeah, right. Find that out really fast. Or invite,
and you have a video of that.
Invite somebody over when you're away that evening. And like, really? You're at the movies going, really? You invited that guy over to our house? I don't think so. Like, it's great. And it's, sometimes it's just really fun if you're a person who works and you just want to make sure the kids get home safe every day after school.
Yeah.
So the bus drops them off, they're walking up to the porch, you get alerted, hey honey, how was your day? Great, Mom, we'll see you in a little bit. And they go in. And so there's a lot of actually positive things about having it too.
Yes, absolutely. Now, a couple things. If you have Arlo cameras, so just here at HSN, we've sold over 500,000 Arlo cameras. It's in the same app. So when you download it, you just put it in the same app. And I like that because you have everything in the same place. You don't have to have a separate app. It's easy. Both of these are direct to Wi-Fi. So, and the Chime, so normally when people buy the doorbell, they end up spending $50 on the Chime. This bundle right here is exclusive to HSN. And then with the Chime, all you have to do is plug that in. It has a variety of chimes that you can choose from. And then you connect both of them with Wi-Fi. Now, I'd love to show the night vision.
Sure. Am I heading back out again?
Head back out there, ring the doorbell, and then we're gonna turn down the lights, but I want you to see her in color first, and then the lights are gonna go down, and you'll see it switch to black and white. Arlo is known for their night vision. They designed it originally for the United States military to catch bad guys, and we've come a long way since then. They've really perfected it. So, okay.
Do we ring the doorbell?
Yeah, go ahead and ring the doorbell, Suzanne. Okay, and the other cool thing is it will ring Chime. It rings so you don't have to actively go into the app. Let's show, there's Suzanne in color. Okay, it's gonna blink. I hope you guys didn't miss that. It gives it, just give it 2 seconds. There she is. Hello. That's called infrared night vision. So it detects somebody at night. Look how dark it is. It's pitch black in here. And again, you can pinch and zoom. The field of view is head to toe. So I want to, oh my gosh, hold on. What is that?
There's a creeper behind me.
Oh my gosh. Wait, you guys. Okay, so if this was happening, you can zoom in. I'm zooming in on the bad guy right there. Which, meanwhile, it's recording.
Oh my gosh. This is kind of creeping me out a little bit, I gotta be honest.
Oh my goodness. This is so funny. So I can tell Suzanne has on a striped little kind of a cardigan. I can see her shoes. Look at the guy back there popping. You see his head? Popping up and down. He's in a hoodie. If you had to describe him to the police.
I'd say super creepy. And it's just his head, which is even creepier.
That's so funny. And then, okay, if I wanted to talk, I could have that two-way conversation, or, hold on. Did you hear that, Suzanne?
Yeah, can I help you?
Yeah.
Sorry, not interested.
Sorry,
that's
buddy,
a good
we're
one.
not
That's
interested
keeping it
in
simple
you.
on that one.
We'll be right there.
Or you can just simply have a two-way conversation. But I kind of like those prompts in the male voice, especially if you're home alone. So there's Suzanne.
Well,
I can see exactly who you are.
And also I think the nice thing about that is when you can talk to somebody, you can say, even if you're not at home, let's say you're at work, you can say, oh, you know what, I'm busy right now, I can't come to the door. So then they think you're at home.
Right.
It opens up this whole world of extra protection. It's like having a security guard at your house 24/7 in a way when you really think about it. Because again, you're getting instantly alerted. So you know in real time live exactly what's happening. And I'll tell you, have you ever had a package ripped off? How much did it cost? How much was that thing that was left at your door? Maybe it was a TV, maybe it was a piece of electronics. How much did you spend for it? Most likely more than $99. And you know what? Police can't help you. They can't do a thing about it because they didn't see it. There's no recording of it. There's no fingerprints left. They can't help you, right? With Arlo, you now kind of become a mini protection force of your own. And if the police do need the information, you've got it. And guess what? It's really effective. In fact, that's the first thing they'll ask you. Do you have proof? Do you have some video of it? They ask it all the time now because so many people are moving into this kind of security system. For those of you who've thought about getting an expensive security system in your home, it can cost hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars. The problem with that is once it's installed, it doesn't go with you. With the Arlo, guess what? You can move it if you move. You just take it with you because you can put it anywhere and move it to the next location. So tonight what you're doing is for one flex pay, which is basically, what are we talking about? $20. Is it 5 months, right? We're doing 5 months on this. So it's $20 over the next 5 months on any major credit card. Get it at home. Try it out for 30 days. If you don't love it, you send it back, we refund your money. But you're not gonna get this deal, and you won't get it much longer this week. Here's the problem. This normally on HSN is a $200 value. We've cut it 50% off right now with an exclusive configuration. The Arlo, you can go almost anywhere, you'll find it for about $200. The extra Chime, that's about $50 by itself. We bundled together, and instead of being $249, we're under $100, and only while they last. That's the real key.
And Arlo told me that this was their most aggressive price ever.
Really?
Ever. They gave it to HSN. We actually launched the original Arlo doorbell here, but this one, it's like the upgraded, it's the latest version. Best price that Arlo has ever done. They were really excited about the price.
Yeah, so am I.
We tried getting this price for Black Friday, and we couldn't get it for Black Friday. So we have it now.
So they waited a little bit longer.
Exactly.
But we got it now. And again, oh my gosh, take advantage of it. Also, do you have a second property? Maybe you're lucky enough to have a second property and you're like, man, I really would like to know what's going on there. I had a friend of mine, another great example. When the hurricane was getting ready to hit here in Florida, we were all super concerned because we thought it was going to be a direct hit in St. Pete, right? She lives by herself and she had to leave town. Everybody left town because we thought it was going to be, you know, completely covered. But you know what was really cool? She kept watching on her system, on her doorbell system, and she knew as long as she saw a picture, she hadn't lost electricity, and she could see what was happening and the trees blowing, and she knew she was going to, her house was going to be okay.
Yep, we did the exact same thing.
It's like
I think
monitoring
a lot of us in Florida
your home.
did that. Yes,
you
exactly.
Guys, it's huge. So if you have a second property and you have a proper way to monitor it, get this. And again, you're getting this amazing value. We've never, ever offered anything close to this from Arlo, and we've sold hundreds of thousands of Arlos here at HSN. So here's your chance to get it in your home. Maybe if you have an apartment, if you rent, that's fine too. It's okay.
Yes.
You can use it and then move it if you're gonna move.
Right. My daughter right now in her apartment in college, she has it. There's 4 girls living with her, so I'm like, you need a camera.
Yeah.
All those people going in and out, my goodness. Anyone in college absolutely needs this. The other thing, maybe you can't afford a whole camera system because I know some of those cameras can get really pricey. This is a great intro. You're getting a 1080p camera. It's completely wireless. You never have to buy batteries. In fact, I brought the battery to show you. You just charge it up. The battery's inside of it. There's a little pin that comes with it. You pop it up, charge this. And then remember also completely wireless, so you can move it around if you want to. When you move, you take it with you. It has this built-in siren. There's no others in the industry. I'm gonna sound that siren off again so you can hear it. And it starts to chirp. So think about it. And either you can sound it off or you can set it when there's motion that it'll sound off.
Oh,
and
that's
how great, someone's on your property or you see them stealing it, you can actually sound it off. And don't forget the Chime also has a siren. And I wanna show you, my house, this was today, I think. Let's see, let me get the video. I stored it here. Well, let me just show you this. So this was earlier today, but how crystal clear. This is just a normal day at my house. Look at the feed. This is really what makes Arlo different. It's not a weird fisheye. It's not that horizontal. It doesn't cut off heads or toes in case you have to give that description to the police. And you can see the orange cones across the street. You can zoom in if you want to. There's the ceiling fan. So a really nice feed. And then you save it on your camera roll. It takes 2 seconds. It's really, really simple.
That's great.
The police, remember, they want the videos. They need the videos. The videos hold up in a court of law. So, you know, if they come by and say, oh, and with the Arlo Smart, you can go back 30 days. So maybe something happened 2 weeks ago. Maybe a car got broken into and they're looking for the guy, the police are. You can go back in the library and download that video onto your camera roll.
Yeah, and I just think it's one of those things to be proactive about. Obviously, if you've ever gotten something ripped off from your porch, it's really devastating. It's actually really violating. Yes. It's the weirdest feeling. You just feel violated, like you came on my porch. It's a horrible feeling.
Yes.
And instead of being reactive, I always believe, especially with this value and the combination of the Arlo and the Chime together, the savings you're getting, the 5 Flex, the free shipping, it's time to be proactive. Get this on your home. You've got 30 days. You're gonna know right away if you love it or not, but give it a try. And I'm telling you, the sense of safety, the peace of mind, just having that and knowing that you know what's going on. It could be something really simple or it could be something really complicated, like someone stealing a big old TV off your porch because you simply was there and you were at work and you didn't know it was going to be delivered. We've seen that happen. We've seen literally video of people stealing big old TVs off porches, huge TVs.
And you know what? It takes 5 seconds. They come to steal a package, they come up, they're so fast. Yeah.
And what can you do about it? You're like, oh, my package never arrived. Yes, ma'am, it did arrive. We've got a photo of it at your front door. That's what the delivery person's going to say. But on your side, what are you going to do? You've literally just completely lost that money. Or you spend 99 bucks or our flex pay and you get an Arlo. And all of a sudden you'll just feel so much more secure about your property, about your home, about your space. Also, another reason a lot of people get it is they get it for their house, but they get a second one for parents. You might have elderly parents and they want to live on their own, daggone it, and they want to be in their own place. You just want to make sure you can watch what's happening there to make sure they're protected. You know who's coming and going. A lot of people do that for elderly parents who live alone.
Exactly. I need to get one for my mom. That reminds me. Yes. You know, she has a doorbell, but it doesn't matter. You can either wire this if you want to.
You could wire it up.
You can. You have the capabilities to wire it, or it can be completely wireless. So it really is flexible. Once you have a doorbell or a security camera, you can't not have it. You get so used to it. Yes, I feel so much. I can leave with peace of mind. I can leave the house. It doesn't matter if it's a hurricane, if I'm going to the grocery store, it really doesn't matter. I can leave it and I know that there's always eyes on my property.
It's like literally having a security guy walking around your house all the time, right on that front porch, just monitoring and watching 24/7. And we know that's impossible to have.
It's smart in this day and age.
And it's too bad. I mean, I wish, again, I said in the very beginning, I wish I never had to sell this kind of stuff, but it's a reality of how we live today and what's happening today. And people are becoming, I swear to God, it's the thing about morals, but they're becoming more and more reckless with their stealing. They really don't care if they're stealing from you. And it's a sad state that we're in, but why not be proactive?
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody always waits. And when something gets ripped off, then they try to figure out a system. I say no, be proactive tonight, especially with the massive savings. This is the best deal that Arlo has ever given us. And they've given us some darn good deals.
And they were so excited about the price.
Yeah, I am too.
Let me show you again. So when you push it, you push that, the chime goes off. You can set the chime to whatever. We have it at a couple different things. And then it rings your phone. So your phone or your tablet, Apple, Android, download the app. They're both Wi-Fi, simple and easy.
Okay. Well, we are busy for this. So if you can use automated ordering.
Congratulations.
Yeah, grab this too, guys. I have never, and I've been doing this a very long time, I've never seen a better Arlo deal ever than what you're seeing right now. I mean, this is really a massive savings. And it is one of the latest models, which is great.
Yep, the latest.
It's not like you're getting something that's 10 years old.
Exactly. Who was the bad guy, by the way?
I know, who was the bad guy sneaking around back there?
Who kept popping his head up?
It was Josh.
Okay.
That was super creepy, by the way.
It's usually Bill Duggan.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that makes sense though. He's just naturally kind of creepy. And he's coming up next. There he is. All right, Julie, thanks.
Okay.
Hey, by the way, don't forget we have multiple weekly deal drops. Do me a favor, Rick, could you please click on the Nutrisystem? So I've had 2 weekly deal drops in the last 2 hours. Last hour we featured this amazing, it's fresh frozen from Nutrisystem. First time we've ever offered it. It's a 4-week, 20-day plan. It comes out to $13.50 per day for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. You have 2 days free on your own. That's another weekly deal that's gonna end either when it sells out or we get to Sunday and the price jumps up really dramatically, just like my massive Arlo deal. So check out all of our weekly deal drops on hsn.com. Okay, we have our HSN card. Now, giving $10 off is pretty cool, but I gotta be honest, we've done better than that. We do sometimes up to $50 off. But ultimately what really matters is all the access you have to VIP membership deals that nobody else has. If you'd like to get all the information, you can check it out on hsn.com. Coming up next, I wish I had it in my hand, but pretend this is the 10th generation iPad.